Okay, I believe we are live. Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we shall get started. Okay. Everything seems to be working fine. Lovely. Hello and a very good afternoon to you. My name is Ozair and it is 4 o'clock on the 21st of December 2020. Every weekday we go live at this time and on this channel where myself and my wife Farzana, we cover various topics such as Google Ads, digital marketing, workflow, pretty much anything to do with getting your new leads or sales and taking your website to your business to the next level. Today I'll be going through a different topic, a little bit different than Google Ads, and it's all about email marketing and automation. So if you are new here and you haven't been to any of these sessions, these are very informal and friendly. I'll cover this topic, which is email marketing today, and towards the end of the session I'm going to answer any questions you may have. So please put in the comment box around the video and I'll try my best to answer them for you. So you can see Raj, Mike, hello guys, online. So we shall get the slides started. Okay. Give me 1 second. So before I get started, I'm extremely excited and thrilled to launch our 12-month coaching program, which is the Google Ads Like a Boss. And this is going to make you a ninja in Google Ads. Everything and anything you need to learn with Google Ads, you will learn during this course. So we've got 4 coaching classes every week, which you can join in at any time you like. And you also get lots of video tutorials, which you can watch it over and over again. You got the screen, the URL on the screen, and along the bottom of this video. You can go onto that web page and sign up and see the masterclass, and it'll give you lots of ideas as to how this can help you. Okay, email marketing. Not many businesses use it the right way. In fact, not many businesses, especially the small businesses, don't use it at all. And you're leaving a lot of cash on the table for your clients. I've got the wrong slide the other way around. As to why you should be running and doing email marketing, we send out emails on a regular basis to keep up that relationship with our client. And this is what it is important. Someone has been to your website, they have signed up to your blog, newsletter, signed up to your lead, or anything they have signed up to and given you permission to stay in touch with them. Now that does not mean that you keep sending them irrelevant emails after emails after emails. They are going to get cheesed off and they will unsubscribe. So you need to respect someone's privacy at all times and make sure that you do not, and I stress, do not buy any email list. You build up your own email list, and especially in the UK, US and Europe, there are very strong laws about GDPR. So you build up your own prospect and client list, and then you can send out as many emails as you wish, as long as they remain subscribed. So keeping them interested and subscribed means that you send out relevant and interesting things, topics, subjects, blog posts, videos, and not just keep on selling all the time, which we find quite irritating in a lot of these emails. Whenever you open up an email, it's buy my stuff or special offer or coupon code or anything to do with selling. Send out good quality content, keep building up that relationship with your prospect. You are always in the inbox, be it on the computer or in your in the smartphone, which is always with everyone. So your name, your brand will keep pinging it in. It will keep registering your name in their mind at all times, even if they don't buy. Quite often we found that somebody has been on my email list for a couple of years and then they decided to buy something from us because they may not have been ready at that point in time. They showed an interest and they stayed our subscriber. And this is how this works. The more email you have, the more likelihood you are going, the more likelihood of you selling to them will be. I will talk about a little bit about automations as to how you can do some really cool stuff with hands-free and complete automation to send out emails to your prospects. Obviously, it keeps on building up trust. They are reading your emails on a regular basis. And this is the most important thing. If they don't unsubscribe, that means they like my content. Otherwise, the first thing they are going to do, or I'm going to do if I don't like somebody's email, is to unsubscribe from the list. And you would have heard from many a marketer that email marketing is one of the most profitable channels out there. And as they say, the money is in the list. So if you haven't started email marketing, now is the time to seriously think about it. And there's no better time than the start of a new year where you put this in your 90-day plan, that email marketing is something which you really need to start. And don't worry too much about you don't have a big list. Nobody has a big list when they start. Everyone starts from zero and you keep building them up. It's not about the numbers, it's about the engagement. You can have a list of 50,000 email subscribers who are not interested, not engaged at all. Hardly anyone opens up the email. But if you got a list of few hundred who are very interested in your offer, they open up your emails, they click on your emails, and they stay engaged. That is what I mean by having a very engaged audience. Okay. So I'm going to go through what contacts are in the email list, campaigns, list and tags, automations, deals, and reports. So this is what you need to understand to get started with email marketing. Now there are loads and loads of different types of apps and software out there. Which one you should go with? Well, that I can't decide for you. The most popular over here is MailChimp because they give up to 2,000 contacts, I believe. Please don't quote me on that. Last time when I saw, it was around 2,000 contacts. And you can send out as many emails as you like for free. But the ones which we use in our company is ActiveCampaign. It does everything we need it to do. It has got great interface, and it's very easy for setting up, sending, automating, and keeping track of our contacts. And it has a built-in CRM as well, which is pretty good and handy. I know a lot of companies and people use Klaviyo, Campaign Monitor, HubSpot. Again, it depends on where you are, what you do. It's not about which one you go with. It's about getting started if you haven't got started yet. Okay. Oh, we've gone back again over here. Got stuck in a loop, I think. All right, I'm going to change that. Okay, so the first thing we start with is, what is a campaign? A campaign is every time you send out a newsletter or an email, that is what we call a campaign. So don't think of a campaign as it's a specific campaign for Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and so on. Well, you can have, but every time you set up a new campaign, every time you set up a new email, that is kind of like what a campaign is. So right now we send out twice a week emails, Mondays and Thursdays. But in the past we have tested sending out 5 days a week. We have also tested 3 days a week. Now we are testing twice a week to see how the open rates affect on the frequency of the campaigns which are being sent out. So we tend to keep our e-news or campaigns fairly short. Some companies put in a lot of content and it's so many different offers, news, events, that the message gets diluted, and then the reader doesn't know. They're scrolling, and then they delete the email. What we tend to do is to give short, sharp messages with links to, let's say in this one, to 3 of our popular videos, so people can see that these were the videos from the previous week or the last month or whichever we have put up in that campaign. So you could have a generic message that, for a free consultation, click here right at the bottom of each email. So you can set up a template, and then it will have your branding, your logo, and your custom images over here, and the text boxes however you have designed it. So this is what I mean by a campaign. Then we have where is my contact gone? I missed one slide. I was wondering. A contact is a person or a company. So when someone signs up to your blog, to your newsletter, that's just a subscriber, is a contact basically, right? And a subscriber or a contact can be in different list, because if you got different offers for a lead magnet or a blog sign up to a blog or an e-news or get a coupon code, you can have different list, and the same subscriber can sit in the different list. Okay, so here's the campaigns, then the list and tags, and this is what I meant by a single contact can be in multiple list. So let's say someone comes to your landing page or your website, and then you have a form over there. They fill in that form, and that can be linked straight into a list. Now all of these email marketing software or apps, it's kind of like plug and play. You can even set up a form within the actual ActiveCampaign or MailChimp, and then take it from there, embed it on your landing page or website. Or if you have got a WordPress or a website builder, you can link it pretty seamlessly from here to the software. Then you can have multiple list 1, list 2, list 3, and so on, right? And each list will have its own set of contacts. So let's say this was a lead magnet somebody signed up for, it will go in there. You might have another lead magnet of a different nature or type. It can have its own list. So you can have multiple lists, and this is what we call segmentation. So I may have a list for, let's say, let me show you what I mean by this. So we have different lists, right? So this is our Google Ads Like a Boss. Somebody clicks in here, enters their name and email, they will go in this list. And then we've got a keyword planner. Again, someone comes here, puts their name and email, they will go into the keyword planner list, and so on. So we've got multiple lists going on where someone comes in and we are driving traffic to these pages and landing pages. Somebody comes in, enters their email, they go into the AdWords Ninja list. So we've got multiple lists which are all extremely segmented. So I would recommend you do that, because if you were, let's say, a digital marketing agency and you do web design, Google ads, Facebook ads, so each one can have its own page obviously on your website, or a dedicated landing page, and then as soon as somebody fills in a form on the Facebook page, you put them in the Facebook list. And this is how you want to keep it segmented, because if you want to send out a special offer or a message to the Facebook lot, then you only send it to them, because those were the people who were very interested in that offer. So this is what I mean by list. A tag is a similar thing where you can sort out by the tags. So let's say you got one master list and you got a tag where you can have someone open up click one of the links in your email. So you've got a tag over there. You can sort and filter it and send out a segmented message to only those contacts. This is where the fun really begins. So the 3 landing pages which I've shown you just now, there is an automation sitting behind it. So every time somebody fills in that form and they go into one of our list, a tag triggers certain actions. Now you can have a simple automation or as complicated as you want to be. This is, I wouldn't say a very complicated one, because I've seen automations which are like it's incredible, where they've got literally hundreds and hundreds of actions and emails which are going out at regular intervals. But this is one of our automations where someone comes over here and then there is a decision which it looks at whether they've taken that action or not. Yes, go here. No, go there. And then they keep on going down this list until the end of this automation, so we can see what's been happening. This is a fairly simple one where it says your automation, the contacts deal state changes in the pipeline of our sales pipeline. It will update the status to 1, or mark next tasks in deals as complete, and add deal note as deal 1, and then end the automation. So this is a fairly straightforward automation when we convert a prospect into a paid customer. Then we've got another one over here where when a tag initial follow-up is added up, sends out an initial follow-up email 1, then moves the deal into that stage pipeline of sales pipeline of attempt 1. Then it waits for 3 days. Now over here you can see we've got 20 people in the queue. I can see it over here waiting for that next state of that automation. So it's waiting here for 3 days. Then it will wait until the current day of the week, send an email, initial follow-up email number 2, and move the deal, contact to attempt 2, then wait another 3 days, and now we've got another 49 people waiting in the queue, and I think there's some more stages after this. So this is a fairly straightforward basic email automation when someone fills in one of our forms. And this is where the stage of those deals are. Just to give you a bit of a snapshot, that when the new leads come up, they start from the left, then they move on to attempt 1, attempt 2, and attempt 3. So if they have not booked in a call or a consultation, then an attempt 1 email will go out reminding them that they have not booked in the calendar. As soon as they get booked in the calendar, the call is booked, they go in here. If they don't attend that call, which unfortunately is part and parcel of the game, many people don't appreciate and respect other people's time. They will book in the call and they just won't turn up, which is quite annoying. But there you go. That's can't help it. But then we'll just move it in here to didn't attend the call. And if they did attend the call, or they want us to send them a follow-up proposal, then we'll create a proposal, or when the proposal has been sent, they're going to sit here. So these are various stages of our deals. I mean, there's a lot more over here, whether they convert or did not convert. So it's very systemized from the point of when they fill in one of these landing pages, which just looks like a little box, but behind it there's a lot of automations which is being done. And when you have literally hundreds and hundreds of emails and subscribers flying around, you need to be super organized, because over here right now we've got 73 deals booked, or 73 calls booked for appointments, which is pending right now. And what we do is we just give a little number, numeric number or a value, because we don't know what the client wants. So we'll just give it on average, okay, give £100 or £200 and so on. So at least we can keep track of what's happening. Then we come to reports. So these are the most important 5 things you need to worry about. How many people open up your email, which is the open rate. How many clicks came about from those opening the emails. Did anyone forward your email, unsubscribed, and if the email bounced back. And you don't want the unsubscribe rate to go anywhere above 3 to 5%, because if that happens, then all these email marketing apps and software companies may or can suspend your account, because they feel that you are spamming the list. You bought this list from somewhere and this is not your list. That's why people are unsubscribing left, right and center. I think we've come to the last, this was the last slide. Okay, so now is the time to put in your questions. If you haven't done so yet, please do so now, and I'll try and answer them for you. So first of all, thank you all for being here. Mike, Raj, Mustafa, Driss, Arthur. Okay, the first question is from Raj. Can we use custom audience and other audience, which we select from audience section? Okay. Can we use both audiences in one ad group, or we have to make separate ad groups? Raj, you can have multiple. You can have as many as you like, but the more audiences you put in an ad group, you are restricting it down. You're kind of like going exact match keywords rather than a bit more phrase, or not broad, but broad modified. So what you want to do is if you do want to put up multiple audiences, let's say a website visitor and someone who stayed on the site for more than 3 minutes. So that is an engaged audience for you. So that way you can put in multiple audiences in the same ad group. But yeah, you can put in as many audiences as you like, to be honest with you. Thank you, Driss, for being here, and I appreciate your comment. Today is not about Google Ads, it's all about email marketing. But that's the whole point, of email marketing. And obviously when you're driving traffic from your website, what do? You don't want to have a leaky sales funnel. Got to capture them as quickly as possible so that you can market to them, and there's no acquisition cost for you, because you've got that email, and then you can optimize your campaigns for email subscribers. And that's how I would recommend that that's how you would set up your conversion tracking as well. and then you can put in a value for each. How valuable is each email subscriber to you? Okay, I think there's not many questions today, so we'll call it a day. And I shall be back tomorrow, same place, same time. So till then, stay safe, and I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow. So bye for now.